folks, good morning. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so we're gonna stand at the back of the mat and we're gonna stand wide. So find a nice wide stance and the feet are parallel. Right, so if I look down at my feet right now, they're nice and parallel. It almost feels an internal rotation even though it's not. But find that nice parallel position. Just take a couple breaths here as we're standing. Just ground your feet into the mat. Like you're pushing it away. Pull up from your quads. You're pulling your kneecaps up and you're pulling everything up through the pelvic floor, all the way through the crown of the head. Just big inhale and exhale. We'll nod the chin and then round all the way down. And let's get a nice stretch right here, guys. Hang here. If you're able to place your hands on the floor, just rest them down. And let's bend the knees and extend and get that good stretch. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Two more. Inhale, bend. Push the mat away. One more time, bend. Extend. Soften the knees. Scoop the belly. Slowly roll up. Not dizzy. Shoulder rolls. And let's go ahead. Inhale, reach the arms up again. And exhale, push through the arms, nod your chin, round all the way down. Scoop up through the belly, hanging here. Just again, finding that nice stretch. You can shift around where you need it a little bit more. Let's bend the knees again, and then exhale, extend. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press the hips up one more time. And press. Soft knees. Round all the way up. And again, shoulder rolls a few times. And let's just let the arms just kind of move around and maybe twist a little side to side, just swing, making sure your back's feeling pretty good. So like I said, we're going to do a lot of standing stuff today. So while we're here, I'm going to go ahead and start with the hands back behind your head. Feel like you could lift through the crown of the head, wrap into the armpit. So just like if we were laying down, support your head, pull the belly in and up, squeeze the mat in towards, or feel like you're squeezing the mat between your legs. So feel that lift. And exhale, rotate to the right without moving the pelvis and legs. Inhale, center. Try not to grip the toes though. Exhale, twist to the left. Again, squeeze inner thighs. Inhale, center. Then exhale, ring it up. Inhale. Exhale. Try to pull the shoulders down. Another ring it out to the right and back. And to the left. And back. This time, you're going to stay in the center and think of a side crunch or a tilt. So I'm going to lift up and crunch a little to the right, lengthening the left side. Then engage that left side to lift right back up, shoulders down. Inhale up over to the left, find that length, and then exhale, lift up. Again, over and lift, drawing our shoulders down. Again, up over to the left and lift. So feel that side body start to engage, but also get the stretch. Up, over, exhale, one more time, right, and lift, keeping the legs still active, over to the left, and back, holding here, finding that position again, get the legs active, lift up the kneecap, squeeze your bottom, exhale, twist to the right. Now this time, find that little crunch. So you're going to crunch over to the right again, lift up, back center, twist to the left, crunch to the left, right side lifts. You're not going to go very far, back to center. Make sure you're not arching into the low back, crunch to the right, and up, and center. So it's like a back crunch, twist, right? Because I'm going a little backwards rather than forwards. Twist. Lift up the thighs again, squeeze them out between your inner thighs. One more time, twist, lengthen, back to center. Release your arms here. Let's go into a nice roll down again.
all the way down. Get a good stretch, drop the head, shake it out once again. Release through your back, bend the knees, round, all the way back, up. All right, from here, take the arms out like a letter T. Big reach through the fingertips, squeeze down into the armpit. So find that activation through the underside of the arms so they're not hanging, right? Let's activate the triceps. Exhale, twist to the right, like we did before, but now with long arms. Now watch the right hip go back. Push the right hip forward, come back to center, because we're gonna add to this. Exhale to the left, pushing left hip forward, back to center. Here's our addition. Twist, so think of saw. You're gonna reach to the right pinky toe and push your right palm back, then come up by pushing your hips forward, then back. So this is all in a flat back. We're not rounding, so I don't care if you touch the floor. Exhale, twist. Inhale, reach. It's a hinge. Coming back up, push from your hips and back. So I really want you to activate the back of the legs. When you come up, you're pushing your pelvis forward, okay? Exhale, twist to the right. Reach. Wherever you reach. Now, if you can reach further, go for it. That works for you. Then squeeze your butt, push. Lift the chest and back. Exhale, twist. Reach. Go as far as your body allows. Now, squeeze your butt, push your hips, lift the chest. Back to center. Engage through the belly. Twist. Make sure right hip is forward. Reach. Find that leg. Now suck your abs in. Lift your chest. Push from the hips and back to center. Again, exhale, twist. Reach. Again, squeeze your butt. Lift it up. Back to center. Release the arms. Shake it out just a little bit. Let's do a roll down here. Round it all the way down. Hang here, shake it out, bend each knee if you need to. And then go ahead, soft knees, round, all the way back up. All right, hands back behind the head, shoulders back. So this is what I want you to think about here. From your bottom ribs down to your feet does not move. So it's going to be an isolation or a disassociation between the body parts. So trying to think where your rib cage is, the bottom part of your ribs. So actually, let's do this first. Put your hands right at the bottom of the ribs, right? Find them, okay? Now from here, don't move your pelvis. All I want you to do is lift your chest and try to extend, like we're going in a back extension. Open the collarbones. Try not to move anything into the low back, and then come back up. Now again, not moving the lower half. You're gonna pull the belly in as if you're scooping the belly button under your rib cage. Give me a little crunch forward. So if we were doing this on our back, lift up, inhale, hold, exhale, right? Nothing would be moving from our mid ribs really all the way down. I'm just having you go more bottom ribs for this and extend, right? Because I just don't want the lower half. You can even put one hand on your front of your pelvis and the one at the back, and then just find that that's not moving. Right? And again, it's not the neck doing the work either. The neck just follows along. So now that we have that feeling, let's put the hands behind the head, give the neck that support. So wherever my arms are taking me, right, my head is staying stable and supported. So here we go. Squeeze your bottom. Feel like you're squeezing the mat between your thighs. Pull up the inner thighs and pelvic floor. Inhale, find that upper back extension. Try not to move the lower half. No pinching. And then back to neutral. Then exhale, pull up in the belly, give me that little forward flexion, and then back up. Again, inhale, find extension of the upper back, and then back. Pull belly in, find your flexion, back to neutral. Again, inhale, lift, and back. Then exhale, and back. Pause here, take an inhale to go back. Exhale, hold here, inhale, then exhale. Let's do one more time. Inhale, find that extension, draw the shoulders down, and back, then exhale, and back.
and just release it out. So just finding that nice isolation, watching again, not into the low back. All right, we're going into a roll down into our first plank. Here we go. Roll down, I'm still wide, okay? Roll it on down. Walk it on out. Find your nice wide plank. You can also have your hands wide if that feels better for you. We're just gonna hold here for now and just find that length, right? Flex through the feet, open up through the chest, and just find that nice long line in your body. And we're just gonna breathe. Squeeze your inner thighs, squeeze your butt, long legs. And then go ahead, push the hips up, walk on back. Hang here a second. Go ahead and take your hands on your shins, okay? And then I'm gonna try not to move my shins too much. I'm gonna bend my knees. They're gonna move a little and shift my hips back. Now try to find that extension in your spine. And I'm trying to push into my shin a little so my toes even lift up, get my weight back into my hips. Pull up in the belly, and we're just gonna do tiny pulses back. Obviously they're gonna move, right? You can hold here. You can even put your hands on your thighs, but they're just little presses back. Push the hips back, back. If you want a little more work, arms out to the sides and press. Getting our legs warm. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Straighten the legs forward, fold again. Hang here. Soft knees if you like. Roll all the way up. Going out to our plank again here, guys. Here we go. Round it in. Walk on out to your plank. We're still wide stance here, okay? All right, so even though we're really wide in our legs, what we're gonna do is try to lift one leg off at a time without dropping our hips. A little trickier here. Squeeze your butt, barely lift the right leg. Hold it, and replace it. Abs are in. Barely lift the left leg. Hold it, use your obliques. Replace it. You should really feel this in your belly. Right leg lifts, hold it, nothing else changes. Long neck, replace. Left leg lifts, pull up the kneecaps, guys, engage your quads. One more time, right leg, replace. Left leg, replace. Hips up, make sure those feet are still wide. Walk it on back. Hang here. Okay, so we're in the nice little stretch. Go ahead and either put your hands on your shins or your thighs. Let's find that deep, deep squat again. Again, look at your feet. Make sure they're even. Legs are wide. Find an extension. No arch in the low back. Hands either on thighs, arms out. Your choice, and pulse hips back. Press. Press. Little baby squats here. Press. Press. Keep pressing back. Push your weight into your heels. Whole thighs working. Not just about the butt, the thighs, the hamstrings. Shoulders are back. Long spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come all the way up. Big reach up. Grab onto the left wrist. Lift up over towards your right. Stay long. Squeeze your bottom. Coming up. Grab onto right wrist. Up over. And then release the arms here. All right, going back out to our plank again. We're gonna add, instead of the leg lifting, we're gonna try to take one arm out and just see how that goes, okay? So our experiment, because then I wanna try one arm, one leg. All right, here we go. We're in our wide stance. Roll it down. Get your little stretch first. All right, let's find it. We're wide. All right, pull your abs in, squeeze. Without moving anything, let's take that right arm out, woo, and back. Obviously gotta move a little. Here we go, left arm, and back, and right arm, and back. I know, it's hard not to move. Left arm, and back, right arm, one more, left. Let's go one more set. Right, squeeze your butt. Left, hips up, walk it back, hang down, bend your knees, again, hands on your thighs, arms out, your choice, squeeze your bottom, and we pull some hips. and press them back. Press, make sure feet are even. So take a look at them. Press your hips back. How low can you go? Can you sit a little lower maybe? Use your thighs. Press, press. Maybe deeper as long as it's not in the knees, right? Press it low. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and up. And a big reach. Arms go down. Shake it out. Let the arms shake. All right, heart rate going up a little bit here, guys, I hope. Okay, so we're gonna go into another standing series here. We're over here, and then I'm gonna go back to that plank and do opposite arm, opposite leg. We'll give our wrist a break. All right, so we're still wide. From here, find that long line in the arms. Find the reach. Soften the knees just a hair, then hinge. Push your hips back, hinge. As low as you can go without rounding. So I'm feeling like I'm pulling my tail back, crown of my head forward, and I'm in this flat back. Now knees are just soft. You can straighten them. I just don't want you to lock your knees. But yeah, if you want to straighten them, that feels okay on your back, go for it. Now in this flat back, I'm gonna rotate to the right, back to center. Rotate to the left, back to center. Again, twist, find flat back. Twist. You don't have to touch the floor, just a rotation. Again, twist and back. Twist. One more time. Twist. Back. Reach the arms back. Palms are down. Open up the chest. Really extend and pulse the arms. 1, 2, 3. Long neck. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take the arms out to that letter T. Can we sit back, back, back in our squat and pulse the hips or hands on thighs? Your choice where you need to go. Abs in, press it back. Back, getting our legs warmed up for what we're gonna do next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, reach. And release the arms, shake them out. All right, we're in our little wide stance here. Going back out to our plank. We're gonna try to lift the right arm and left leg at the same time, okay? Here we go. You can always go to your knees if you need to, right? All fours, and practice that unilateral work. All right, here we go. Round it down. Walk it on out. All right, here we go. Abs in, square up. Right arm, left leg, woo! Hold it, and replace. Left arm. Right leg, woo, and back. Do it slow. Right arm, left leg, and back. Left arm, right leg, woo, high, and back. One more set, here we go. Left leg, right arm. Focus, find a focal point. And then let's just set the knees down this time. Find child's pose. How was that? Did you try it? I hope we didn't fall over. I almost felt like I was at one point. I was like, oh, I could just collapse right here. Okay, whew. Getting warm with this humid weather. Okay, so going back one more time. Wide hands, wide stance. Let's find our plank. Again, open it up. From here, squeeze your butt, squeeze your thighs. Take the right knee to right elbow, set it back. Left, set it back. Stay wide. Right, set it back. Left, pull the belly in, guys. Right, stay long. Left, wide, wide legs, and right. Abs in. One more side. Right, whoop. Left, feet wide, hips up. Walk it back, hang down again. Bend the knees. Find either your thighs or find extension of the arms, belly in. Watch you're not rounding low back. Pulse the hips back. Deep squat. Press. Press. Exhale every time you press it down. Press as low as you go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up. A big reach. Open the arms. Shake it out here for a moment. All right, so I'm gonna come up Let's see, I'm thinking of what way you guys can see me better. I think that might be okay, this angle. Okay, so hands are gonna go behind the head. I want you to kind of think of this as, well, obviously you're laying on your back and we're bringing a leg to tabletop every time, okay? So, and then I'm gonna add some stuff to it. So it is a lot of balance too. Hands back, shoulders out of the ears. Find your feet hip bone distance this time. So I'm not parallel, okay? From here, squeeze your bottom, pull up in the belly. We're gonna start with the right leg comes up. Like a tabletop, doesn't have to go high, just say tabletop, right? 90 degrees, set it down. Exhale, the left. Find a focal point across the room, right? Gotta squeeze the leg that's on the floor, right? So just like when we do our single leg stretch, right? The legs are active. It's not just about your center, right? Whole body is always involved. So as if I was on my back, I'm just pulling one leg up at a time. One more, right, and left. Now you don't have to have your hands here. If you want to put your hands on your hips, if that helps your balance or arms out, please be my guest, because we're adding to this. Now right leg is going to come up, hold, extend that leg, bend the knee, tap the floor, same leg, right, extend, bend. I don't care how high it goes, knee bend, extend, down, stay tall, abs in, extend. You have to squeeze your butt and pull up your quads because you're gonna feel your thighs too, that's okay. Use your belly to assist that extension. Two more, out, shoulders down, one more, out, hold, other leg, again, make sure your feet are even. Exhale, left knee up, extend, bend, tap, up, exhale. Try not to lean backwards as you extend your left leg. You're trying to pull your abs in away from your toe to get the leg longer. Obviously, you're gonna feel that right leg working too. Two more, but I want the quads working and the abs. One more, should feel this low. Release, shake it out. So you should feel that deep, deep low belly. Every time you pull and extend that leg, feel that push pull, right? And again, if your leg was barely coming off the ground, fine, right? You go where your body allows. All right, so this is where it's gonna get a little balancy. We're gonna add a twist to it. Hands back again, or again, hips, arms up. Find your position. Right leg is gonna come up, exhale, it comes up. Rotate to the right, come to center, set it down. Let's go to the left, we'll alternate. Left leg up, twist, center. Do what you can, guys. Right leg, twist. So we're prepping for when we do our single leg stretch and we add our rotation to it, right? Again, right leg, twist, center, down. Left, twist, center, one more, right leg up, twist, woo, almost lost it, left leg, twist. All right, so we don't all fall down. We're gonna bring the right leg up, find our twist, try to stay there, and let's see if we can extend the leg out 5 times. If not, just hold, okay? Or you can go down and up, okay? So here we go, shoulders are down. Exhale, right leg up, find that rotation, squeeze your inner thighs. Extend the leg out 5, 4, find a focal point. 3, squeeze your butt. 2, one more. 1, knee up, set it down. All right, here we go. Squeeze your bottom, pull the left leg up, twist to the left, hold it here, extend that leg 5. Pull your abs in. 4, can you get your shoulders down? 3, suck the abs in, guys. 2, one more. 1, set it down, shake it out. All right, did you guys fall down? I hope not. Right, so good for us to work our balance, but can you see the connection if we were to do this on the floor? Just a different variation. I think it's kind of fun, or I think it's fun. All right, You guys know that. You know, I think all this is fun. All right, hands back, feet underneath you. Squeeze your butt in. From here, gonna take right leg out and just tap in front of my mat. Trying not to lean to the side as much as I can. So just find it. Squeeze your inner thighs, pull your abs in. We're gonna lift the leg up and tap. Lift it up, tap. Again, hands can come to the hips if you need to. Watch you're not doing this action. You're not rounding, okay? We're staying tall. I don't care how high that leg goes. I can't lift my leg very high either. Exhale. 3 more. 3, 2. Can we hold it? Hold it, hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, hello thigh. Okay, other leg. Squeeze your bottom. Here we go. Toe tap it here. Squeeze your right hip or right butt, inner thigh, abs in, left leg lifts up. Tap, tap. Abs in, up. Try not to change. I know it's really hard. Keeping our posture. Exhale up. Try not to thrust up. Try to go slow on the descent. I know that's the hard part. We don't want to go slow on the descent. 1 more. Can we hold it up? Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. Ooh, oh, I noticed my right foot did something funky. Hi. Started to turn out on there. Shake it out. And we're roll down. You can see how our body's like,
I'll save you. I'll just do this instead. Hang here. Let's just do a couple knee bends, right? And then bend one knee at a time. Get the stretching. You should have felt your legs working too, right? All that balance work is so much into our hips and legs, right? Some of us might have felt our ankles and roll all the way up,
which is completely normal, right? Because that's where your stability starts to happen in the ankles. All right, let's come on down. But we've been standing for half the time. So I'm gonna come down. Actually, I do have one more thing standing, if you don't mind. But you know what? Let's do this first. Just after that last one, if your hips were a little cranky, let's do a quick little lunge stretch. So come to all fours. Let's step the left foot forward and extend the right leg out. Find a nice long lunge stretch. You put the hands on the inside of the left leg if you want. Find extension through the crown of the head and try to find that nice opening in the front of that hip. If it was starting to get cranky or even in the quad, right? We were working our quads as well, which is good. We need to, right? Open up through the chest. Squeeze your right butt. And then set that knee down. And then go ahead and stretch the left leg for a second and just pull the toes back. Nice little stretch. Okay, for our transition now, go back to that knee bend. Walk your right one in and curl the toes under. Hands are on each side of the left foot. From here, come up like you're gonna take off on a run. Squeeze your inner thighs, open your chest. Can you lift up? Find your balance again. Find your lunge. Square off the hips, tuck your tail a little bit so we're opening up through the front of the hip. From here, you can put your hands on your hips, reach the arms up, and just down and press. Just getting a little bit more legs down and up. And obviously you're getting a good stretch at the same time on that right side. So squeeze that right butt cheek, press through the left foot. We're still working some balance too. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold 10, little pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold. Reach to the front of your mat, pull the right leg up, and then go ahead and extend the left leg all the way back to that long lunge. You can put your hands on the inside of the right leg, open up through the chest, tuck your tail and squeeze the left butt so we're opening the whole front of the left side, and breathe. Getting our nice stretch. There we go. You can set your knee down and start to stretch back the right leg. Pull the toes back, really pull back, get that nice stretch through the whole back of the leg. And then go ahead and come back into the lunge. Go ahead and move the left knee forward, toes under. Get a solid connection into the feet. As we come up, we're going to take off. Here we go, abs in, squeeze. Find your balance. Hold it here, arms up if you can, shoulders down, and down. and push the floor away. Keep squeezing the left butt cheek. Open up the front of the left side. Down and press. 5 more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come forward. Pull the left leg up and around all the way up. All right. So from here, I'm going to come to face you guys. I'm going to go ahead and take the arms out like a letter T. Find that reach through the arms. Balance on the right leg first. Take the left one out. Okay? Think of this as a side plank. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just start to teeter-totter over to the right and then come right back up using my left side. Not a lot of weight in that left leg. Over and a lift. Stay long. So reaching through the crown of the head and lifting up. One more time. Over. Now I'm going to add my left leg. As I tilt over, I'm going to see if I can get that leg up. And then just come back, right? If you can. Make sure you're not locking the right leg. It is long and straight. Again, find that little teeter. Ooh, balance. Little pop there. Over and back. It doesn't have to go far. Over. Can we hold it and lift the left leg? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Abs in. 6. Squeeze your butt. 8, 9, 10, and back up. All right. Ooh, my foot did the same thing. Did a little turnout. That right leg I'm on. Here we go. Oh, I'm gonna face you better. Okay, gonna take right one out, just big toe, reach through the arms, and let's just find that lift up over and back up, right? I'm only going as far as my leg is not gonna lift, right? And I'm thinking of length, not just about a crunch, because really I wanna feel the work on my right side. I'm feeling the length and the support, but now I have to use that side to bring me up, over, and lift. So I'm not really focusing on the crunching side of the left. It's not about that so much. It's more about the reach. And now let's add the right leg. So as we go over, maybe that right leg lifts a little, ooh, and come back. A little scarier when we tilt off the side. And back, right? Here we go, over and back. Pull up the quad. On the left leg, you're gonna feel your hip and your butt working. Over. We gotta stay over now. Here we go. Over. Pulse right leg. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to go far. 4, 5. Stretch it long. 6. Abs in. 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring it in. Whew. Shake it out. All right. Let's go ahead and come down on all fours. So hands underneath the shoulders. Push down through the floor, activate through your back, curl the toes under. So we're gonna add some little choreography here. So scoop up in the belly. Gonna go ahead and tuck the tail and hover the knees. And then just set them down. So just our basic hovers, because I'm gonna add a single leg, hover again, into a single leg down dog. Exhale, abs in, lift, and then we're gonna add push-ups. Again, belly in, tuck and lift, hover. Back, make sure you're really pushing through all your toes, especially the big toe. Big toe, we start to release it a little bit. I really want you to push and try to find the inner thighs without your knees knocking together. So now let's hold it, hold it. Now, can you go back in a down dog and reach the right leg back? Okay, and now just find your footprint and come back to the hover without dropping down. Now the left leg, back. Find your footprint, come to that hover. Because I make a little footprint in my mat. So I can see it still there, just faintly, starts to go away. But when I come back, I go, let me put my foot right back in that same position. Back, and come to the hover. Again, press back, and hover, right leg back, and hover. When we get to the push-ups, if you need to have both feet down, that's fine. You can do that, right? And one more time. Left leg. And hover. Now hold the right one back.
Doesn't have to go high. Plug the shoulders, bend the elbows, press away 1. Abs are in for 2. Long neck, guys. 3, looking at your left foot. 4, making sure right leg's not very high. 5, 6, pull the abs in. 7, 8, 9, 10. Gonna go ahead, bring that foot back. Come to the hover. Hold the hover if you can, guys. Left leg back. Do your push-ups again, but narrow out the elbows, so more triceps. Bend and push. You're gonna always drop that leg down. Bend, so narrow elbows. Bend, push it away. Keep stretching through both hips, reaching back. Bend, find your triceps here. Still up in the back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Replace that foot, come to the hover. And knees down. Find your child's pose here. Big stretch back. Push down through the hands. Round up. All the way up. And let's go ahead. Just take your hands back of the hands. Get a little wristy stretch. Even though that shouldn't have been too resty, I'm hoping, right, moving back and forth. Get the arms working a little bit. All right, so find that nice stretch. Okay, so we're gonna find our way on our tummy. So come on down. I'll meet you down there. So, coming on down. Once you're down, bring the hands about under the shoulders, but where the elbows squeeze in and they're up. They're not touching the ground, because that's where they're gonna be for some of this movement we're gonna do. So reach nice and long, the legs. Have the legs together if you can. If not, separate them for your low back. Open the collarbone so your chest is slightly up, tuck your tail. All right, light hands. We're just gonna start basic swan. So just our basic extension. Remember, you don't go high. You pull the chest forward and have the back lift you up. Right, like what we were doing standing in the very beginning. Same thing, right? It's like a reverse crunch. The ribs will lift off the ground, which is fine as long as the pelvis stays down. One more time. Up. And then find that hover. Now from here, hover the hands. Now squeeze the elbows back as if your elbows could maybe go higher than you, just a hair. Watch your hands and drop. Get those hands up so the thumbs, ideally I want the thumbs at the height of your shoulders. So if you look, take your thumbs out and put it right at the shoulders. Open up your collarbones. From here, extend the right arm out. Pull it back, squeeze it back, get the back working. Then the left, squeeze it back. So you're gonna feel your back, obviously. You should be feeling into the lats, right? We're pushing and not letting our arms drop if we can. Reaching one at a time. Reaching. You don't have to lift very high. It's more about the arms, not your body lifting high, right? Protect your back. One more right, one more left. Hold it here. Can you lift the legs up a little bit? Okay, from here, rotate to parallel and start kicking the legs. Find a tempo for you. Just start kicking, engage the hamstrings, engage your butt, and then I'm gonna go right arm, squeeze it in, left arm, squeeze it in, keep kicking right. So little swimming, squeeze, right, squeeze, left. If you want to, both arms, out. You don't have to, go to single arm if you want, out. Keep kicking, squeeze your bottom, and 5, do what you can. 4, squeeze back. 3, use your back muscles. 2, and 1, hold, lower down, push up and back. You can go to your shell stretch, or you can go to child's pose, just find what feels best. I like to stretch out into my low back. That's my tight area. So just go where it feels good. And hold. And come all the way up. And roll the shoulders in a couple times. All right. Go ahead and come to the front of your mat. First time we're gonna lay down. You're
Here we go. Right? Okay. So extend the legs out nice and long and straight. Sitting up tall, take the arms out, lift the chest, draw the abs in, tuck your tail, slowly roll down, one bone at a time. Give yourself that big stretch if you'd like. Arms, legs, big stretch, stretch. Go ahead, bend the knees in. Separate your feet again wide. Let's take our arms out to a goal post, open up through the chest, and then let the knees fall to the right. Back up and over to the left. And again to the right, just getting some mobility in that lower half. We've been doing so much stability work there. And over. So we're gonna go through the series of 5. It may be 6, because I usually add something in there. I don't know why. I think it should be called series of 6. We'll see how it goes. One more. All right, and then go ahead and bring your feet back. Arms are down. So we know all these exercises, we've done them a billion times, right? It's also known as your vacation special, right? Okay, here we go. We're gonna try to get through them all. Exhale, right leg tabletop. Left leg comes up. Squeeze the legs together nice and tight. Go ahead, curl up head and shoulders. Place your hands up right below the knee on the shins. Shoulders down, push the tail down. Give a little tug into those legs and anchor down using low belly. Exhale, extend the left leg out. Drag it in. Right leg out. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, guys. Keep the legs working. So we did this standing, right? So I want that same sensation, getting our legs to work. Here we go. Again, exhale up. Get those arm muscles working too, right? Squeeze down into the armpits, fire up your biceps so we can get a little extra arm work here. One more left. One more right. Hold here, hands behind your head, left leg out, twist right. Back to center. To the left. Back to center. Again, ring it out. And left. Again, twist. Take your time. Twist. Again, ring it out. We don't have to go super fast. Find some flow. One more time, right and left. Come back to center, hold on to the knees. Lift up for double leg stretch. Here we go. Inhale, legs and arms reach. Exhale, circle the arms, grab the knees. Inhale. Exhale, can always put head down at any time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, push through the air. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, 3 more. Inhale. And 2. And 1. Hold here. Stay up, extend the legs. Pull yourself up a little bit. Point your toes. Hands behind your head. Inhale, lower. Exhale, up. Double straight leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale. Can always put head down, guys. Get those legs long and straight. Don't let your back lift. Keep them long. Exhale. Squeeze your inner thighs, please. Exhale. Last 4. 3. 2. 1. Hold them up. Lower left leg, grab up. If you can, bookend those arms. Shoulders back. Exhale here. Switch into our hamstring stretch. Inhale. Exhale here. Switch. Switch. Keep it moving. Shoulders are down. Again, head down if you need to. Grab lower if you need to. Get those legs long and straight. Again. We do end with the 100. Uh-oh. Almost there. We're going into the 100 next. One more each leg. Get that stretch. Get that stretch. Bring the legs up. Pull yourself up. Reach the arms long. Lower where you can. Here we go. Inhale. Out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Out. You can always put the head down, guys. You can always lower the legs more. You can always bend the knees. Inhale, out. Inhale, out. 3 more, out. 2 more, out. 1 more, out. Hold, hug it in. Woo! How'd that feel? Draw circles around, whatever you need. That little series always gets you going. All right, set the feet down. Again, take the feet wide, arms out. Let the legs fall side to side a little bit. Ooh, if your abs weren't burning, I sure hope they were. Felt mine. Release the neck. You can turn the head side to side as you turn the legs. All right, bring it on back. Have your feet right underneath you, arms down, a couple bridges, open up the hips, press down through the arms. Long necks again. Exhale, tuck your tail. Slowly curl the hips all the way up, push them up, push the arms down, and then slowly round in. One bone at a time. Taking your time back to neutral. Exhale. Push down into the mat. Lift the hips, get the triceps fired, and down. All the way. Again, exhale, abs in. Squeeze your butt. Push up and down. All right, few more times here, guys. Get your back nice and open, the front of the hips. Activate the back body and down. Next time, let's stay lifted. Exhale, tuck and lift. All the way up. Hold here. Alternate legs. Right leg tabletop. Set it down like a little march. Then the left. Taking your time and right. And the left. Anchor down into the arms. Right. Left. Press down through the feet. Again. Pull the abs in. Again. Up. And right. And left. One more set. Right. One more. Left. Hold here. Push the hips up. Slowly roll. All the way down. Go ahead, cross right ankle over left thigh. Let's do a little figure 4. Stretch it out. So we were doing a lot of stability on the hips too earlier, so you might feel some of that work. So let's get a good stretch here. Can rock side to side, whatever works for you. And then go ahead and switch. Find that stretch. Again, rock or extend the leg. Breathe. And then go ahead, hug the knees in and draw little circles around. Extend the legs all the way up, nice and long. Reach the arms up, shoulders relaxed. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use your abs, come up, flex the feet. Give yourself a nice little stretch forward here. One more time. All right, so let's go through a little roll like a ball, back to some balance, getting our back moving, because then I want to go through a little rollover. So we want to get our back nice and good. So here we go. Bend the knees. Find where your hands are just below the knees on the shins, and start to walk your feet in right on the tippy toes. So this is taught so many different ways. Some people hold way down at their ankles and have their knees a little open and their feet together, and then kind of squeeze in. You can try that and see how that feels for you, okay, with that little opening, or you can squeeze everything together and hold on to your shins. So my suggestion is try a few like this, and then try a few the other way. What I don't want you to do is kick the legs up. So shoulders down. The hard part about this is not letting go of this position. So cover the feet, find your balance, scoop the belly in, tuck your chin. Inhale as you roll back. Exhale up, find your balance. Inhale. Exhale, try not to kick the feet. I know it's really hard. My feet want to kick up too. One more. Hold. Now, try the other version. Grab onto the ankles, feet are squeezing together, knees are a little open, the arms are pressing into the legs here to keep that shape. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. You might be able to keep your shape a little bit better in this version, right? Ooh, because it almost prevents you from cheating a little bit, right? Try not to let the arms release from the legs. I'm squeezing in. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Give yourself a little stretch. All right. Let's come on up. All right, we're gonna go through a little rollover and we'll do a couple preps first. Remember, rollover, if it's not good on your neck, don't do it. Okay, if you do short spine, you can do this stuff. Arms out, chest up, I'm having my palms down. As I go down, I'm gonna push my arms down and bring my legs up. So here we go, exhale, as you go down, start to lower the arms to the floor. Once I get my palms down, I'm gonna get the legs up and hold. Push down through the back of the arm, squeeze the thigh. Inhale, lower the legs a little away from you. Exhale, give me just a little curl of the hips. Find your prep. If you want to go right into rollover, go for it. But if you need this prep, or you need to just stay here, stay here. Make sure your head and shoulders do not come off the ground. That's the important part of rollover, right? Is keeping down. Okay, when you're ready, inhale, lower the legs. Exhale, up over. Thighs parallel, flex the feet, separate, slowly go down, flex through the ankles, get that stretch, slide the hands down if you need to. Once your butt's down, point your toes, lower, squeeze them together, exhale, up, over. Flex the feet, make sure you're on your shoulders, separate, slowly down. Trying every time to get the legs maybe a little closer, point the toes. To you, just to get a bigger stretch. There's different ways to play with this exercise. Right here, more of the articulation, more of the stretch, the stability. Now, if I want to work my abs and arms a whole lot more, this time, I'm gonna go over, flex and separate, but now I'm gonna bring my legs higher to the ceiling. And now start to roll down that way. Arms and belly start to fire a whole lot more. Point your toes and back. Try it again. Up, over. Flex and separate. Now get the legs up. Try not to put weight on your neck. Now lower down. Slow. Slow. Woo. Point lots of arms, lots of belly. One more time. Up, over. Flex and separate. Lift up if you want, right? Squeeze the legs. Keep them long. Belly in. This is prepping you for something called jackknife. Woo. And point the toes, and let's all hug the knees into the chest. Release the back, right? Because that's a lot of kind of a reverse flexion in the back there, right? So give it some love for a second, right? All right, go ahead, keep the right knee into your chest. Slide the left leg out. Give it a nice little hug. Maybe draw circles around or go side to side. And go ahead, hold on to the right leg with the left hand. Take right arm to a goalpost. Turn your head, look to the right as the leg comes up over to the left. And breathe. Shoulders are pressed down. Gently pull. Couple breaths. Breathe, breathe. On your exhale, use your abs to help assist the leg back. And then turn your head back. Give it another hug. Hug the left knee and stretch the right leg all the way out long. Circle around into that hip socket, however you want. Hug in, hold on with your right hand, left arm goalpost. Turn your head to the left
And legs go up over to the right. Breathe into it. And then carefully bring the leg back, bring the head back. Hug the knees in one more time. Extend the legs out long onto your mat. Shake them out a little bit. Arms up. Inhale, lift. Exhale, use your abs. Find a little stretch here. Slowly come up, bend the knees, clamp the feet down onto your mat, prop yourself up. Let's find that little balance, Achilles and ankle stretch. Just feel like you're pushing your weight back into your heels. Keep your feet only a few inches apart. Hang here. Release the neck. And then exhale, slowly push the heels down as you come to your forward fold. Drop the head, pedal the knees a little bit. Hang here. Soft knees, scoop up in the belly slowly. Come all the way up. One bone at a time. Hopefully you feel really great after that, better than when we started, I hope. And thanks for joining me, you guys. Have a great day.